This video is for you. Yeah, you. You've been thinking about trying something new and different, but haven't done so. Stop wasting time. Let's talk about it. What's going on, bikers? Welcome back. I appreciate y'all joining me for this ride. So today, we're in Tenerife on the boardwalk of Playa de Américas. And I set out a teaser video on this where I just showed you the unedited version. So it's kind of a backward process. I look at the video clip and an idea kind of comes to me of what I want to talk about. And when I saw this video clip, the idea that came to me is talking about wasting time in regards to achieving either your goals or your dreams or the things that you want to achieve or try in your life, something new, something different that you've been thinking about doing that you haven't done so. And before we get into it, in regards to the bike I'm riding, of course I'm on my ALR Emonda. That's what I took out for this trip, and I wanted to test it on different riding surfaces. And as you see here, this is not the smoothest of surfaces to be riding on, but it's all good and well as far as testing this bike out and seeing how it fares in different conditions. Let's go ahead and get into this video. Lots of times we want to do so much and we refuse to start. I made a video a while back titled "The Number One Thing to Do to Get into Cycling," and my tip was to begin. Lots of times we get stuck on this learning, preparing stage, and we never get started, or we prolong it so much that we could have been a lot further along by just going ahead and starting. So instead of learning first and then begin doing it, a lot of times it's better to begin doing it first and then learn as you go. I've talked about my first 3 videos that I have here on YouTube, and they're still up, and I plan to keep them up for as long as I can, just to show the progression. And it was just me riding. There was no voice, there was no discussion topic, just riding. And I did that on purpose. Not the fact that I did it without voice, I just didn't know anything. I had delayed myself so much already on multiple different YouTube channels that I thought about and wanted to do, and I was stuck in that learning phase and never ever started any of them. So when it came to this channel, I said, you know what, I'm just going to put these videos out. I don't care. They can be terrible. There's going to be no voice. There's going to be no topic, no talking, but I'm going to put them out and I'm going to learn and grow from there. And that's what got me started. And if I didn't do it, I probably still would not have started. Now for you, it could be something different than starting a YouTube channel. It could be switching professions, starting a hobby on the side, begin investing, learning a trade, or even simpler forms like spending more time with friends and family. There's lots of things that I want to do, and I know for me, I'm trying to maximize them and taking chances. A lot of times we are afraid of failing and maybe even being judged for failing. And some failures can be remedied. One thing that I've always wanted to do is ride my bike in a different area. This started back when I was playing basketball in my late teens, and I would drive for hours just to play against different people, different competition, or different courts. Now, riding in new areas that you haven't been to before can be a bit daunting for some people. And you may not have a bike, you may not have a travel bag or a case, you may not know how to break down the bike or put it back together for transport. Well, luckily, here in Tenerife, they have alternative options. Now, let me introduce to you Bike Point. Bike Point is one of many bike shops here in Tenerife that not only can you buy bikes and equipment, you can also rent bikes and get services done to your bikes. Now let me introduce to you Stefan, who's a manager here at Bike Point, and he's going to go over the services that they offer and different things that they offer here at Bike Point. Stefan here from Bike Rental, and as you see, they offer rental bikes and also bikes for purchases and also gear and equipment over here in Tenerife. And he's going to talk about what they offer.
Yeah, so we offer bike rentals starting from a basic aluminum bike, 24 euros for the day, up to high-end bikes, up to 44 euros, and then equipped with a SRAM AXS. This is for one day. We also have ranges from 2 till 5, 6 till 12, and more than 13 days. So easy words, the longer you take the bike, the better the rate. and working mainly with a BMC, Focus, and Cervelo brand. Yeah.
Now, thank you, Stefan and Bike Point, for allowing me to share what they do. They have some great cycling kits here, as well as some nice high-end bikes if you want for your cycling adventures. And I showed it to show you that there's a bike rental type place for whatever your journey is or whatever your goal is, where it'll allow you to keep going on your goal. Now let's get back into this video. And sometimes it's not failing that we're afraid of, but actually succeeding that holds us back. For example, if I become big on YouTube, I'll be recognized, I'll get hate comments, I'll have to keep up with the schedule and have that added pressure of producing videos. So as you're out there attempting to strive for new goals, just remember to not get too consumed in the learning process. Some of the best learning you can do is actual practice and actual application, and then failing and evaluating your failures. Look at my first Domane, for example. I researched flying my bike so much that there was no better lesson taught to me than flying it, having it cracked, analyzing what went wrong, and how to prevent it from happening again. And with that, I'll leave you with, try to do something that moves you in a positive direction towards your new goals or interests that you want to get in. And don't be afraid to start without all the information or knowledge, because more often than not, you'll always be learning and you'll never know it all. And with that being said, as this ride segment comes to an end here, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. You already know what to do. Drop a like if you enjoyed this content. Go ahead and subscribe so you're not missing out on any new content. And until the next one, I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Y'all keep on riding and be safe.